Hey there, bee lovers and curious minds. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of bees. These tiny, buzzing creatures are more than just honeymakers. They're essential to our ecosystem and have some seriously cool facts up their tiny sleeves. So, let's get the buzz going and explore some mind-blowing bee facts that'll make you see these little guys in a whole new light. Did you know that bees have been around for over 100 million years? That's right. These industrious insects were buzzing around when dinosaurs still roamed the earth. Talk about staying power. But here's the kicker. Bees aren't just old, they're incredibly diverse. There are over 20,000 known species of bees worldwide, ranging from the tiniest sweat bee to the giant Wallace's bee. Now, let's talk about the bee's superpower, their incredible work ethic. A single honeybee can visit up to 5,000 flowers in a single day. That's like you hitting up 5,000 coffee shops before dinner. And it's not just for fun. Bees are responsible for pollinating about 1/3 of the food we eat. Without bees, our diets would be pretty bland, and our grocery bills would skyrocket. But wait, there's more. Bees are nature's GPS wizards. They can communicate the location of food sources to their hive mates through an intricate dance called the waggle dance. It's like giving directions, but instead of turn left at the big oak tree, it's all about wiggles and figure eights. Who knew bees were such great dancers? Speaking of communication, bees have their own unique language. They use pheromones to send messages to each other, kind of like bee texting. These chemical signals can alert the hive to danger, help them find their way home, or even tell other bees about a juicy flower patch they've discovered. Now, let's talk about the queen bee. She's not just royalty in name. She's the heart of the hive. A queen bee can lay up to 2,000 eggs per day and may produce up to 250,000 eggs in her lifetime. That's a lot of baby bees. And get this, the queen decides whether to lay male or female eggs. Talk about girl power. But it's not all work and no play for bees. These little guys actually sleep. Yep, you heard that right. Bees take naps, usually for about 30 seconds at a time, holding onto flower stems with their jaws. It's like the insect version of falling asleep at your desk. Here's a fun fact that might surprise you. Bees can recognize human faces. Scientists have found that bees can remember and recognize individual human faces, much like we remember our friends. So, the next time you see a bee, give it a friendly wave. It might just remember you. Now, let's buzz over to some bee superlatives. The fastest bee in the world is the female orchid bee, which can fly at speeds of up to 23 miles per hour. That's faster than Usain Bolt. On the other end of the spectrum, the world's smallest bee is the Perdita minima, which is smaller than a grain of rice. Talk about tiny but mighty. Bees are also master architects. The hexagonal cells in their honeycombs are an engineering marvel. This shape allows for the most efficient use of space and materials. In fact, mathematicians have proven that the hexagon is the most efficient shape for storing honey. Who knew bees were such math whizzes? Let's not forget about honey, the liquid gold that bees are famous for. To produce just 1 pound of honey, a colony of bees must visit 2 million flowers and fly over 55,000 miles. That's like flying around the world twice, just for a jar of honey. And honey isn't just delicious, it's also the only food that includes all the substances necessary to sustain life, including enzymes, vitamins, minerals, and water. But bees don't just make honey. They're also responsible for beeswax, which has been used by humans for thousands of years. From candles to cosmetics, beeswax is a versatile substance that we owe entirely to our buzzing friends. Now, here's a fact that might make you look at bees differently. They can solve simple math problems. Researchers have found that bees can perform basic addition and subtraction. So, the next time you're struggling with math homework, maybe ask a bee for help. Bees also have an incredible sense of smell. They can detect certain odors from several miles away, which helps them locate flowers and avoid predators. Their sense of smell is so acute that they're being trained to detect explosives and drugs, making them tiny flying detectives. Let's talk about bee vision for a moment. Bees can see colors that humans can't, including ultraviolet light. This helps them spot patterns on flowers that are invisible to the human eye, guiding them to the nectar. It's like they have built-in blacklight vision. Here's a mind-bending fact. Bees can fly in ways that defy our understanding of aerodynamics. Their wings stroke 230 times per second, creating small vortices that lift and propel them. Scientists are still studying bee flight to improve our own flying machines. Now, let's address a common misconception. Not all bees sting. In fact, many species of bees don't have stingers at all. And for those that do, stinging is usually a last resort because they die after stinging. So, bees are generally peaceful creatures just going about their business. Speaking of business, bees are economic powerhouses. Their pollination services are worth billions of dollars annually to the agricultural industry. Without bees, many of our favorite fruits and vegetables would disappear from supermarket shelves. Here's a cool fact. Bees never sleep in total darkness. They need the sun to navigate, so even at night there's always a few bees awake in the hive, ready to alert the others if the sun comes up unexpectedly. Lastly, let's talk about the importance of bees to our planet. These tiny creatures play a crucial role in maintaining biodiversity. By pollinating wildflowers and other plants, they help preserve the variety of plant species that many animals rely on for food and shelter. So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of the wonderful world of bees. From their ancient origins to their mathematical skills, from their superfast flight to their economic impact, bees are truly remarkable creatures. The next time you see a bee buzzing by, take a moment to appreciate these tiny marvels of nature. They may be small, but their impact on our world is anything but. Keep on buzzing, bee lovers.